CVT transmission problems in car. Complete details. At the point when there is a catastrophic failure, you can never again drive with a bad CVT transmission. At times, your car will enter limp mode, which empowers you to reach a safe place to park or get back. A bad CVT will initially start releasing unusual sounds and actions, for example, juddering, lurching, and so on. CVT transmission problems and failures. 1. Slipping, grinding, and jerking. Assuming you feel that your CVT transmission is slipping, you are all in all correct to make a move in diagnosing what the issue is. Excessive slipping of the transmission could demonstrate serious structural transmission issues or problems with the transmission fluid. In the event that there isn't sufficient transmission fluid, there may be an absence of lubricant that is required for the consistent adjustment of the CVT pulleys and belt or chain. CVT transmission grinding noises remain a mystery. There is no conclusive response with respect to what the problem is, the point at which you hear grinding coming from a CVT transmission. 2. Whining, clunking, and rattling sounds while driving. Any kind of weird noises coming from the CVT transmission is a sign of trouble. At times, it may very well be that you utilize some wrong transmission liquid or that you want to replace your transmission liquid. Notwithstanding, a lot of CVTs that are making bizarre noises are having trouble with one of the internal bearings. A decent mechanic will initially preclude other likely sources of bizarre sounds like bad wheel bearings, suspension issues, and braking system problems. Those are a lot less expensive to repair and effectively confused with transmission issues or problems. 3. Control module problems. Very much like other automatic transmissions, the CVT accompanies a TCM, a transmission control module. This module gathers every kind of signal from different sensors in your car and decides how the transmission ought to respond. In the event that there is a fault in the transmission control module of your CVT transmission, you might encounter unexpected changes in your transmission behavior. 4. Overheating problems. A wide range of automatic transmissions is incredibly sensitive or delicate to overheating. Overheating can be a consequence of inappropriate. It can happen when there isn't sufficient transmission fluid or, on the other hand, in the event that the transmission fluid is worn out. 5. Transmission fluid problems. Old and worn out transmission fluid is the main enemy of CVT transmissions. The greater part of the CVT problems and symptoms are brought about by having a subpar degree of CVT transmission fluid, worn out CVT transmission fluid, or wrong CVT transmission liquid. 6. Slipping off the metallic multi-plate chain or belt. The metallic multi-plate chain or belt should be clamped down with a specific degree of force to forestall slipping on the pulleys regulating the gear ratio. While a specific measure of slip is all right and expected out of the manufacturing plant, having an excessive slip is an indicator of serious transmission damage. 7. Check engine warning light because of CVT gearbox problems. Certain CVT-equipped vehicles will accompany a specific really look at CVT transmission warning light on the dashboard message. Some CVT gearboxes will likewise flash one or all of the gear selector lever lights to indicate transmission problems. 8. Flywheel problems. CVT transmission either has a flywheel or a torque converter, like the one you would see on a standard hydraulic automatic transmission. Conclusion. CVT transmissions are unquestionably sensitive with regard to maintenance, which essentially includes replacing the transmission fluid and filters. Modern CVT transmissions are certainly reliable. It is difficult to discuss CVT transmissions overall in light of the fact that we immediately discovered that different CVT transmission makers offer various answers for certain innate CVT faults. And keeping in mind that a CVT transmission from company A can be flawless, the second CVT from organization B can have a similar precise design guideline. However, it actually causes a large number of problems. Thanks for watching.